lecture, we studied some new concepts. From these new concepts, we solve the practice set 1.2. Let us solve the practice set 1.2. Question 1 is, the following table shows given points on a number line and their coordinates. Decide whether the pair of segments given below the table are congruent or not. तर या प्रश्नामध्ये आपल्याला पॉइंट आणि त्याचे कोऑर्डिनेट्स दिलेत आणि त्यावरून दिलेले सेगमेंट जे आहेत ते सेगमेंट कॉन्ग्रंट आहेत किंवा नाही हे आपल्याला सांगायचे. तर आपल्याला माहितीये व्हेन द सेगमेंट्स आर कॉन्ग्रंट, when their length is same, then the segments are congruent. Here, are the segment DE and AB are congruent or not? We have to find first their length, and there are some points and their coordinates on a number line. From this information, we calculate distance between point D and E and distance between A and B. And we know that length DE is equal to distance DE. म्हणजे आपल्याला माहिती आहे की लेंथ DE म्हणजे काय असणार आहे, डिस्टन्स DE असणार आहे. त्यानुसार आपण पहिल्यांदा डिस्टन्स DE काढूया आणि मग डिस्टन्स AB काढूया. जर दोन्ही डिस्टन्स इक्वल आले तर म्हणायचं these segments are congruent segment. If the distance of these segments are different, then we cannot see these segments are congruent segments. Let us calculate the length of DE or distance DE. For calculating the distance DE, we have coordinate of D. Coordinate of D is -7 and coordinate of E is 9. We know that for calculating the distance between any two points, we subtract the smaller number from greater number. Here 9 is greater than -7. Therefore distance DE is equal to 9 minus of -7 is equal to 9 plus 7. It means distance DE is equal to 16. Let us consider it is as number 1. Now calculate distance AB. For calculating distance AB, we have coordinate of A is -3 and coordinate of B is 5. Here 5 is greater than -3, therefore distance AB is equal to 5 minus of -3. Minus becomes plus, therefore 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Distance AB is equal to 8. It is as number 2. From 1 and 2, here distance DE is 16 and distance AB is 8. Therefore, from 1 and 2, we say that distance DE is not equal to distance AB. Because both the lines are having different length, therefore distance DE is not equal to distance AB. Now second segment BC and segment AD. For calculating the length of segment BC, we first calculate distance BC. In distance BC, coordinate of B is 5 and coordinate of C is 2. 5 is greater than 2, therefore distance BC is equal to 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Let us consider it is as number 1. Now segment AD, coordinate of A is -3 and coordinate of D is -7. We know that minus 3 is greater than minus 7. Therefore, for calculating distance AD, minus 7 is subtracted from minus 3. Minus 3 minus of minus 7 is equal to minus 3 minus minus becomes plus. Minus 3 plus 7 is equal to plus 4. Distance AD is equal to 4. Let us consider it as number 2. From 1 and 2, here 1 distance BC is 3 and distance AD is 4. Here also distances are different. Therefore, segment BC's length 3 and segment AD's length of 4. Therefore, these two segments are not congruent segments. Here from 1 and 2, we say that distance BC is not equal to distance AD. Therefore, segment BC and segment AD are not congruent. BC and AD are not congruent segments. Third is segment BE and segment AD. For calculating the length of segment BE, first we have to calculate distance BE. For calculating distance BE, we have coordinate of point B is 5 and coordinate of point E is 9. We know that 9 is greater than 5. Therefore, distance BE is equal to 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. Distance BE is equal to 4. Let us consider it is as number 1. Similarly, we calculate distance AD. Here coordinate of A is minus 3 and coordinate of D is minus 7. We know that minus 3 is greater than minus 7. Therefore, distance AD is equal to minus 3 minus of minus 7 is equal to minus 3 plus 7. Therefore, distance AD is equal to plus 4. Let us consider it as number 2. From 1 and 2, here distance BE is equal to 4 and distance AD is also equal to 4. It means that, therefore, from 1 and 2, distance BE is equal to distance AD. It means that length BE is equal to length AD. Therefore, the segment BE is congruent to segment AD. These two segments are congruent segments. Now question 2 is, point M is the midpoint of segment AB. If AB is equal to 8, then find the length of AM. Let us write here given AB is equal to 8 and M is the midpoint of AB. And we have to find length of AM. Therefore, first write here length AB is equal to 8. It is given, and M is the midpoint of AB. It is also given. Therefore, length AM is equal to 1/2 of length AB. M is midpoint of AB. Therefore, length AM is equal to 1/2 length AB. Here, length AB is of 8. Therefore, 2 4s are 8. Therefore, length AM is equal to 4. Hence the solution. Now question 3. Question 3 is also as like question 2. Here question 3 is point P is the midpoint of segment CD. Right here in given point P is midpoint of segment CD and length of CP is equal to 2.5. Then we have to find that length CD. Now for calculating CD, first we write here solution. Length CP is equal to 2.5. It is given. And point P is the midpoint of CD. Therefore, length CD is equal to 2 into length CP. Length of CD is equal to 2 into CP we given as 2.5. Therefore, length CD is equal to 2.5 into 2 is 5. Length of CD is 5. Now question 4 is, if AB is equal to 5 cm, BP is equal to 2 cm and AP is equal to 3.4 cm, then compare the segments. As we compare the numbers, here also comparing the segments. We know that 5, 2 and 3.4, out of these numbers 5 is greater than 3.4 and 3.4 is greater than 2. Therefore, AB is greater than AP and 2 is of length BP. Therefore, AP is greater than BP. It means that segment AB is greater than segment AP and segment AP is greater than segment BP. Now next, question 5 is, write the answers of the following questions with reference to given figure. Here one figure is given, some points are there on a line. First question is, write the name of opposite ray of ray RP. Opposite ray of ray RP. Here ray RP, it is from R. Here the end point of ray RP or start point, ray RP start from the here, and we ask that opposite ray of RP. Opposite ray of RP, it means that here also ray RS or ray RT. These two rays are the opposite rays of ray RP. Therefore, write here ray RS or ray RT are the opposite rays of ray RP. Now second question is, write the intersection set of ray PQ and ray RP. Intersection set of ray PQ and ray RP. Intersection, it means that the common part or common points between ray PQ and ray PQ and ray RP. Ray PQ starts from here and ray RP starts from here. Therefore, the points between R and P are not common points in RP and PQ ray. Therefore, the common points are starts from ray PQ. Therefore, intersection of ray RP and ray PQ is the ray PQ. Ray PQ is the intersection of ray PQ and RP. Then third question is, Third question is, write the union set of ray PQ, union set of ray PQ and ray QR. Union set of ray PQ and ray QR ray PQ starts from here and ray QR starts from here. QR's end point is Q and ray PQ's end point is P. And we have to write the union of ray PQ and ray QR. Here is a line. On this line, P and Q are the 2 points. Ray PQ, it starts from this point to up to infinity. And ray QR, it starts from point Q up to infinity. And union of these sets is a line PQ or line QR. In last video, we explained that I explained that what is mean by line and what is mean by line segment. Line PQ, it means that it is a unlimited or infinite line at the both ends. And segment PQ, it means that it is a finite line or it is a finite distance. Therefore, union of ray PQ and union of ray PQ and ray QR is a line PQ. It means that these points are infinite at the both ends of line. Therefore, we say that union of ray PQ and QR is line PQ or line QR. Now, fourth question is, state the rays of which segment QR is a subset. The rays of which, it means that QR जो आहे, रे QR जो आहे, सेगमेंट QR म्हणले त्यांनी. सेगमेंट QR हा कोणत्या रेजचा सबसेट असू शकतो? तर रे QR जो आहे तो रे RQ चा सबसेट असू शकतो, रे SQ चा सबसेट असू शकतो आणि रे TS चा सबसेट असू शकतो. We know that subset, meaning of subset, की सेगमेंट RQ जो आहे किंवा सेगमेंट QR जो आहे त्याच्यामध्ये येणारे पॉइंट्स जे आहेत ते अजून कोणत्या कोणत्या रेज मध्ये येऊ शकतात? तर रे RQ मध्ये येऊ शकतात, रे SQ मध्ये येऊ शकतात आणि रे TQ मध्ये सुद्धा येऊ शकतात. पण आपण रे PQ जर घेतला तर सेगमेंट RQ मधले सगळेचे सगळे पॉइंट त्यामध्ये येणार नाहीत. म्हणून सबसेट कोणत्या कोणत्या रेचा असणार आहे? सबसेट इट इज ऑफ रे RQ, रे SQ and रे TQ. Therefore, write segment QR is subset of ray RQ, ray SQ and ray TQ. Now fifth question is, write the pair of opposite rays with common endpoint R. कॉमन एंडपॉइंट R नी सुरुवात होणारे अपोजिट रेज आपल्याला लिहायचे. अपोजिट रेज ऑफ पॉइंट R पासून सुरू होणारे अपोजिट रे असणार आहेत RP और RQ. And opposite rays of these are RS and RP. Therefore, write them in pair. Ray RS and ray RP, as well as another pair is ray RT and ray RQ. These are the pairs of opposite rays which starts from endpoint R. Then sixth question is, write any two rays with common endpoint S. Any two rays with common endpoint S. S चा कॉमन एंड पॉइंट, एस हा कॉमन एंड पॉइंट असणारे कुठलेही दोन रेज घ्यायचे, रे एस आर, रे एस पी और रे एस टी. राइट डाउन हियर एनी टू रेज, रे एस आर and ray SP. Seventh question is, write the intersection set of ray SP and ray ST. Intersection of ray SP and ray ST. Intersection, it means that only common points in the ray SP and ray ST. Here only point S is the common between ray SP and ray ST. Therefore write here point S is the intersection of ray SP ST. Now sixth question is, answer the question with the help of figure. First question is, state the points which are equidistant from point B. State the points which are equidistant from point B. It is a number line, and on number line we know it. Each interval of number line is of 1 unit. Therefore, the points which are equidistant from point B is point A and point C. Point A and C are of 2 unit distance from B, as well as point D and point P are also equal distance from point B, which are at 4 unit, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is also 4 unit distance from point B. Therefore write here point A and point C are equidistant from point B. Second question, write a pair of points equidistant from point Q. Pair of point equidistant from point Q. Point Q is here. From point Q at 1 unit distant, point R, U and L, and at 2 unit distant, point R and P. Therefore write the pair of points is point U and point L is at 1 unit distance from point Q, and point R and point P is at 2 units distance from point Q. नाव क्वेश्चन 3 किंवा प्रश्न 3 जो आहे तो अभ्यासक्रमातून या वर्षीपुरता वगळण्यात आलेला असल्यामुळे आपण क्वेश्चन 3 बघत नाहीये. वगळलेल्या अभ्यासक्रमाची पीडीएफ फाईल जी आहे ती तुमच्यापर्यंत पोहोचली असेल, तुम्हाला मिळाली असेल, त्याप्रमाणे पुस्तकामध्ये खुणा करून घ्या आणि वगळलेला अभ्यासक्रम जो आहे तो लक्षात घ्या.